So when it comes to cryptocurrency in your estate plan, it's important to ensure that somebody actually knows that you have that cryptocurrency. So when we look at estate planning and our clients that have cryptocurrency, it's important to make sure that we document in your plan where the key is for your cryptocurrency. Some cryptocurrency companies now allow you to establish beneficiary designations. There's also certain platforms for you to be able to safely store that key. But the biggest thing is just making sure that in your plan that you document where to find that information for your cryptocurrency. When we think about sharing information in our digital world, when it comes to passwords, people pass away and their family doesn't know how to get into bank accounts, or they don't know how to get into electric bills or gas bills. So one thing that we recommend to clients is being able to actually use a software that will allow them to safely and securely store their passwords and then set up almost like a beneficiary designation that would be able to step in if they were to become incapacitated or pass away and be able to manage those passwords so that if something were to happen to you, you have an agent identified that can step in, access your passwords, and be able to get to those important account information. So, one of the softwares that we recommend using is Keeper. Keeper is very safe and secure. It's also very user friendly, and it allows you to put specific provisions in place to make sure that if something were to happen to you, you have a backup person that can log in and access your important password information. Another really important thing to consider is what about all of the stuff that you keep online? So, things that I would include in this would be photos and videos, which are so important to you and going to be so important to your family if you were to pass away. So, there are certain software programs out there, like Apple actually allows you to put a specific person that you identify that if something were to happen to you, they can go in and access those cherished memories of your photos and videos without actually having this in place, without going in and making those updates online, then your family would likely have to go to court and petition that Apple release that information to them. So, why would you want to put your family through that knowing that you can easily get it updated just changing your settings? Social media is another one that people don't often consider if they were to pass away. What would happen to their account? So, like Facebook actually has a legacy setting where you can go in and you can update an agent that you would want to be able to go in and be able to update information about you if you were to pass away. They wouldn't be able to make any changes to your account, but they would still be able to get in and do some things that you would potentially want them to be able to do to let the social world know if something were to happen to you. So, one of the big problems that we have in estate planning when somebody passes away is actually knowing where their will or estate plan is. A lot of times we'll have people that call into our office and say, I know that my parent had a will, but I can't find it. If you can't find it, how are we going to be able to actually put it through the court process? And so, it's important when you create your estate plan to make sure that you let your agents know, you let your family know where to actually find your estate planning documents. One of the things that we recommend to clients is that they actually put that information up in the cloud. And what we do is we provide our clients with a USB drive, and it comes with a complete scan of all of their estate planning documents so that if there was a fire or a flood or something at their house, their estate plan would still be valid up in the cloud for us to be able to access. And what this also allows you to do is potentially share it with your agents, or if you were to use a software, and there are software companies out there that allow you to store your estate planning documents, that if something were to happen to you, then your agents would get access to be able to access those documents upon your passing. If you are looking at doing your estate planning in the digital world that we have and making sure that those digital assets are safe, please consider calling us at Hermans Law to help you with those wishes.